Hi there and welcome to our channel, Paul and Weiwei's Epic Adventures. You can find us on YouTube, you can find us on Instagram at PAWWEA, Paul and Weiwei's Epic Adventures. We just finished a trip to Taiwan, a short stopover, just 4 days in Taipei. We had a really great time and we'd recommend Taiwan to anyone who wants to experience a vibrant and exciting country. I really wish we had more time. That's just the way the flights fell for us this time. I'm sure we'll be back. Taipei is a very livable city. Public transport is clean, efficient, and very inexpensive. Most trips on the metro cost 20 Taiwan dollars, which is $1 Australian or 65 US cents. Street food in the markets and small shops or stands is tasty and cheap. As an example, I had noodles at a Michelin-rated restaurant where I sat at a communal table, cheek by jowl with everyone else, and for a bowl of handmade noodles with a rich beef bone broth, I paid just 80 Taiwan dollars or 4 Australian dollars, and it was delicious. Our flight arrived in Taoyuan Airport at 4:30 a.m. and we were quickly through customs and immigration and had our bags just before 5. Then we found out that the airport train doesn't start until 6. We quickly went back upstairs to the airport bus and were able to get on a bus that left around 5:15 and dropped us at Taipei main station just before 6 a.m. Our mistake was not to book an extra night of accommodation as the hotel was full and we couldn't check in until 3 p.m. For the metro, you can't use your credit card at the ticket vending machines, only at the service desk. And this is more complex because every token needs to be paid for separately, so it's quite cumbersome and not very easy to use. Better to have some local cash and just use the ticket vending machine. A summary of our spending for Taiwan. We had 4 nights in Taipei and our hotel cost us $148.72 Australian dollars per night, which is about 96 US dollars. So for the 4 nights, we spent $594.88 Australian or $386 US. Our transport for the 4 days averaged out at $8.80 a day for the 2 of us, which is $35.20 for 4 days, Australian dollars, or $22 US. Airport transfers, $20.88 Australian, or $13.57 US. Our food and drink, we averaged $25.36 a day, Australian, or $16 US. That was for our lunch/dinner. So for the 4 days that we were there, we spent $101.42 Australian or $65.92 US. So our grand total for 4 days was $752.88 Australian or $489 US. Now it's worth noting that we're not nightclub goers or bar hoppers. We tend to just have a few drinks back in our hotel rather than to go out to bars and hotels. We also don't go out for coffees very often. We make our own coffee and tea. But overall, I would say Taiwan, very, very affordable. The street food is fantastic. Give it a go. Just some final notes on Taiwan to wrap it up. The airport train starts at 6 a.m. So before that, just go to the bus transfer station. Secondly, get some Taiwanese cash before you arrive. You'll just find it a lot easier. The next thing is, if you see a long queue for street food, think about joining it. It's more than often very good. I mean, have a look at what they're cooking. You never know, it might be stinky tofu or pig intestine. Not for everyone, but my experience is the food was great when you saw a long queue. And the last thing to say is that Taipei is very, very quiet in the morning. Nothing happens before lunchtime. Everything's very quiet, but it really kicks off at night. So keep that in mind. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope to see you again later.